Welcome to Reversed.
Hello everyone, Dr. Chafee here. Just wanted to go through some of the labs of our guests, starting with Dennis. So Dennis had a very stable cholesterol profile from last year to this. Even though he's been on a high-fat carnivore diet, his cholesterol hasn't really changed too much. This sort of dispelling the myth, at least in him, that a high-fat, high-saturated fat and cholesterol diet is going to derange your cholesterol for the worse. In fact, his stayed very, very stable, and his HDL was in a good range. His triglycerides were in a good range as well, and everything else remained stable. His thyroid stimulating hormone was in a very good range as well. Sometimes people worry about a ketogenic diet damaging or slowing the thyroid. However, that is not the case here. He has excellent B12. In fact, it might show slightly higher than the normal reference range, but you have to understand that the reference ranges are looking at the average for the community. So these are not actually the average ranges for good health or optimal health. They are the averages for the community that you're in. This is why these reference ranges can vary between different labs, even in the same city. And since a lot of people, in fact, the majority of people, have low B12 and low vitamins and minerals in other regard because they're malnourished, the reference ranges are coming down as well. So in fact, his B12 is actually going into a more optimal level, even though it might seem even slightly high according to the reference ranges. And he's actually lowered his steroid hormone binding globulin, which means he'll have more available testosterone in his serum to be bioactive. He also has a low C-peptide, which is a marker of good metabolic health, and normal insulin and no insulin resistance. So that's excellent. He also has excellent kidney function. And in fact, his liver function tests have actually improved significantly. So that's also a big bonus from last time we checked his labs.
Hey, Dennis, how are you?
Charles, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Glad to see you.
Yeah, same here. I can't believe it's 4 months already, right?
Yeah, 4 to 5 months, and it's been some time. So obviously, I just wanted to kind of follow up and see how you're doing, how your health is, kind of share a little bit about the experience and how things have changed since you've gotten back. So how's the health?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I feel like a different person, and I started carnivore just a little bit before we went to Costa Rica, so I had like a little bit of knowledge. But once I got back from Costa Rica, I just feel like I really kind of like tuned it up a little bit and just
Yeah,
really went more like fully carnivore versus
yeah.
before where I was doing it, but I was not all in, I guess you could say.
Have you seen any specific health benefits as far as just
Yeah, I mean, I feel
overall?
like my sleep is better. I feel like I've been practicing like intermittent fasting, so I'm not hungry all the time. Kind of lost my sugar cravings. Like after I got back from Costa Rica, I think that's kind of when I broke my addiction to sugar, I'll say.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
just not having the sugar is like I feel like it's I feel like I got rid of poison. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So since going carnivore, this is a typical meal that I eat every day: beef, butter, bacon, eggs, a little bit of sausage, a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and some cod liver for my omega 3s. If you want to eat like this every day, you want to eat like a lion, go carnivore.
Why, when you were there, what do you think that how that could benefit so many other people as far as the information and just
Yeah, so I mean, it was really a big deal being there with those doctors, and so I kind of realized that like how the standard American diet is just like it's like we're being poisoned, refined, carbohydrates and processed foods and sugars. Like I never really, after speaking to the doctors and the experts, just realizing how bad that stuff is for our body, and it causes damage, and the only way to treat it is not by medicine, because really that's all we do really is when we go to a doctor and we realize that we're sick, they give us medicine to treat the symptom, but it's really changing the diet and exercising and becoming active, because that's how I did. I had type 2 diabetes, and I'm free and clear of that now, but it's only
wow,
because of diet and exercise and
wow.
not from the medication.
Well, you look great. Obviously, you've been working out and staying in the gym.
I've been active. Coach Bronson kind of like drilled it into us that we got to like stay active, and it doesn't matter if you're going to the gym, if you're walking around the neighborhood, or if you're getting up and down off the couch and walking around your kitchen table. It's just
Yeah,
about being active. I try and do 10, 15,000 steps a day,
yeah.
plus go to the gym. So I'm really trying to maintain my exercise levels.
Well, Dennis, I thank you so much for trusting me and trusting us and being a part of the series. And we're forever connected. And I'll follow up in the next few months too, as well, just to see how you're doing. And but thanks for being a part of this.
Yeah,
And
no, thank you, man. I'm so grateful to you that I was invited on the show and you chose me to be a part of it. And what you're doing here is huge, and it's all about helping people. It's helping others. You had type 2 diabetes, so it's just about becoming a healthier person.
yeah, thank you, brother.
Yeah,
And I'll
thank
talk
you.